Okay, so week 3 to a half marathon training plan. It's Monday, January 11th, and week has already been off to a rocky start. This is because I think I slept funny last night and I've gotten a really bad stiff neck this morning, and um, I don't think it'll hurt my running too much if I just going the usual running motion. It shouldn't pain me too much, but I'm not worried about the recovery run today. But for tomorrow, if this problem persists, it might be a little rough to do a speed run. So I might rethink it and push it back to Wednesday. But I think it should be fine by tomorrow. So we'll just see how I feel on this run today, and we'll decide for tomorrow. Yeah, so 15 minutes, I'm out of the frame. 15 minutes, it's gonna be an audio guided run too, so it's gonna be a look ahead on the week and what kind of runs I'm gonna be doing. So always pretty excited for these. And the second week in a row of not so great first runs, it did pain me. My neck did cause me some trouble, and I was a little too focused on the pain for the probably the first half of the run, so I was a little slow, but I began to pick it up a little bit in the second half. Hope he recovers. Have a pretty rough speed run tomorrow, so I need to be in full strength for that. But I did train a little bit in the morning with some jump ropes, maybe like 500 skips, but it was too dark in the morning, so I didn't want to. It was too cold to put everything in camera, but yeah, I'm gonna do a little more stretches and maybe some jump rope to cool down. It's January 12th, it's a Tuesday. My neck is feeling a lot better now, which is better. It's still limited range of motion, but there's no pain. So looking forward to the run today. Should be a lot better than yesterday. But speed run today, interval running, so three 7-minute intervals at a 5K pace. I've done this one before. It's a lot of fun. Great play on your speed and your endurance. So yeah, very looking forward to it. Hopefully I can do around 7:15, maybe sub 7-minute pace. There's a 2.5-minute break in between, so that is really nice too. I'll do a little more stretching after a quick 5-minute warm-up, and I'll see how I feel afterwards. I got a meeting to catch at 4, so I don't have not much time for a good reflection, but a little over 3 miles, each interval 7 minutes, pace around 7:30ish. A little slower than I expected or wanted, but it's about the 5K benchmark that I ran, so not too disappointing. At least I'm giving that hard effort and completing the workout, so I'm happy with that. Rest day tomorrow, and I'll see you guys again Thursday for another speed run. I think it's a hill workout. Not exactly sure I'm gonna do the hill workout yet, so I gotta figure that out. Okay, so a small change of scenery today. I found this trail next to my house that has a solid hill that I can run up. There's several uphills in this park area, but this one is a less steep, and I thought this being my first trail run or first hill running, I'll start with this one. There's actually one more right behind me that I can show you. Going up there, I've ran up there before, but just not full-on sprints. I might look into that one day if I have more hill runs in this training plan, but that is not for today. I'm not exactly sure what the training plan is for today. I think it's a couple repeats at 10K pace, 5K pace, and maybe a mile pace. Yeah. I'm quite thankful for this training plan and documenting everything on YouTube, because had I not need to film everything, I probably just would have done a small sidewalk, with a little bit of incline. But now it pushes me to go out of my comfort zone a little bit and actually spend the effort and find a hill to run, which I'm grateful for. Yeah, I'm gonna do a small warm-up, maybe 5 to 10-minute warm-up, and then see how much I'll be able to film. Today is January 14th. ready to go. Done with the warm-up, so yeah, it's a short run, maybe just 5 minutes-ish, so should be pretty easy. Okay, done with the workout. 10 minutes, a little over a mile of running. It's at around 530 feet of elevation gain. I don't really know if that's good. I'm not sure what that means, but it's quite a lot for me. But it was a good workout. Definitely felt a lot harder, panting a lot at the end, and legs are feeling heavy. So good workout, recovery run tomorrow. Should be a little easier than this. Today is January 15th. Didn't have the best run yesterday. I think I had a little too much elevation. During the half mile, I had about 500 feet of elevation, which I think is a little more than I should have gone. And another bad thing that happened was I snapped a plastic off of my tripod. So yeah, I tried to wedge it down a little too hard, I think, and part of the plastic that's supporting the leg just snapped right off. I mean, granted, it's not the best tripod out there, but I thought that it would be a little more resistant to wear and tear. So I'm probably gonna have a lot more handheld mode. I can at least still use it as a selfie stick, so probably a lot more handheld hold until I found a way to fix this or buy a new one. But yeah, pretty easy run today. 30 minutes, just a light recovery run. So looking forward to that. I'll check back in a bit. Okay, I'm back from my run. It was 3.7 miles at around 8:45 pace, which is perfect. That's right around where I want my recovery pace to be. But I was feeling some knee pain in my left knee maybe half a mile in, and I was seriously considering coming back home early and let it rest for a little bit, but it just went away after a mile or so. I kept running on it a little bit to see how I would feel, and you know, I ended up I ended the run with no other trouble in my knees. So that was a little strange. I'll do a little bit more research, see how I can stretch it out, and see how I feel on the long run tomorrow. But yeah, that felt really great. And 5 miles tomorrow. It's a new long distance, new long run for the week. And yeah, it's been a solid week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's January 16th. It's a Saturday morning. Beautiful morning, lots of bird chirping, sunny. But it's a little later than I thought. It's almost 9. Haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm running on an empty breakfast. I'm not too worried about that. I always do my long runs, usually very early, but always on an empty stomach as well. So I'll see how this one goes today. Hopefully I won't run out of energy mid-run. But 5 miles, starting around 9 minutes per mile, but probably working my way down to 8 minutes per mile-ish. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm probably gonna listen to some audiobooks so I don't get bored on my run, but we'll see how that goes. I'm using my tripod still as a selfie stick, but with a rather inconvenient handle. So I'll probably invest in another one, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I felt really great. 5 miles. I actually didn't press start again on the app after stopping at a stoplight, so I think the app will show a little less than 5, but I didn't out and back and turn back at 2.5 miles, so I know the distance. It was pretty fast actually. I didn't expect myself to go out that fast. I probably should have slowed down a little bit at the beginning and then picked it up to the pace where I was at, but it felt great. My knees didn't give me trouble, my ankle was fine, but I'm gonna stretch well and probably do some jump rope for a cool down. Yeah, it was a great end to the week, and I look forward to the next. Okay, it's now Sunday, so it's time for a little weekly recap. Sorry for the lackluster camera angle and the front-facing camera, but I didn't get around fixing my tripod, and the new one isn't gonna come for a few days, I think. But it was a great week. A hair short of 15 miles and a average pace of 8:30. There were some good runs and some bad runs. The 777 speed run was great. The long run was great. But everything else was just so at its best. And yeah, I look forward to having slightly better speed runs and recovery runs. To be honest, I haven't been doing the recovery runs very well. It feels like I'm always either doing a little too fast or a little too slow, and can't get the right pace where I can run comfortably, enjoy myself, and actively recover while getting some miles in. So that's definitely something I can work on. But overall, the pace is right. I'll be picking up the mileage a little bit next week. I think I have a 10K long run, and the recovery runs are getting longer and longer now. And for the very first recovery run of the week, I'm thinking to do a little bit longer than just 15 minutes. I'll probably shoot for maybe 15, at least 20 plus minutes to get a few more miles in at the beginning of the week, so I can go above the 15 threshold that I've been hanging out around, and see how much I can improve from that. But it's already 3 weeks in, so definitely making progress, and I'm excited to see how I'll do next week and how much improvement I'll be at the halfway mark. I'll do another benchmark run. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week.